Well, 2013 signing class, we were really excited. Our coaches did a great job of going out and recruiting these guys and bringing a lot of talent to the table. And we were able to sign a lot of really good players. You know, we really wanted to get bigger and more athletic at the offensive line position. We were able to do that. Of course, we always got to have a quarterback. We were able to get QT Toppins out of Mobile. That will be coming into the fold. And then, of course, we were able to get athletic and quicker at the linebacker position. So all in all, it was a solid class. And, of course, we had some guys that come in mid-year that will be able to help us over in the fall as well.
I heard you talk before about the Isaiah Crowell effect. You know, how did that play maybe into this recruiting cycle, and did you all do better than maybe the years past?
Right. Well, you know, I definitely think you know, having Isaiah here, transfer here last semester, allowed us to get more transfers. When you talk about mid-year, we were able to get you know, between 6 and 8 transfer guys that came in here and. Impact players. We got 3 offensive linemen. We got 2 defensive tackles that were both 3-star athletes. One from the University of Florida, one from West Virginia. We were able to get a cornerback, Deontay Ponder from Troy. Just a lot of guys that transferred in here, and I really believe that you know, it is the Isaiah Crowell effect.
If I counted correctly, I think there was 9 offensive linemen on this group, in addition to the 2 or 3 mid-year guys.
Right. Well, you know, the offensive line, we all know that it starts with them. And, you know, we wanted to make sure that we created a very competitive atmosphere with our offensive line group. We've been blessed to have some solid guys here in the past, Taryn Jones being one of them. You know, Tavor Allen and Damian Love, those guys started as freshmen, but we wanted to add more talent, get more athletic, get bigger, faster at the offensive line position. I think we did that. You know, we got some guys that have great length and great athleticism.
Any pleasant surprises that maybe you weren't really thinking about but happened to come together?
Well, you know, there's always 1 or 2 of them, positive and negative. Yeah. You know, there may be a guy, you know, there's another young man quarterback we were looking at that we felt pretty good about. And at the end, he trans and went to Connecticut, you know, which is a good school, of course. But all in all, the guys that we really wanted, we got Trey Jenkins here at the end, who's a 2-star Rivals 2-star free safety out of Daphne High School. We know they win a lot of games there. So it was great to have him call up and give us a commitment today. So we're excited about that.
I saw y'all had a decent number of kids from outside the state. You know, how do you guys approach that, and how important it is to make ASU kind of a national and regional program? Well,
you know, we've been blessed, you know, in our program to have played a lot of games on national television this year, and I think that had an effect. You know, every time we played a game on television, we had people from, you know, the bordering states as well as states as far as Washington, you know, D.C., calling, wanting to know about our football program. And, you know, again, our coaches, you know, they all have areas in the state, but they do have out-of-state areas. I think they did a good job over in Georgia. They had a lot of outstanding players over there, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, skill positions. So we were able to go over and tap in on some of that talent, and you know, we want everybody to know about ASU, and we're getting our name out there.
You talked about the Crowell effect. What about the stadium facilities effect? Now in full swing now.
Well, you know, our stadium and our football complex, our administration, they understand that you know, these young men are impressionable, and they like the bells and whistles, if you will, of these nice stadiums. And I know, you know, the whole visit was great when we had kids here, and once we got them over in the stadium, allowed them to walk around and you know, see what it's like to be out on that field, we were able to get a bunch of commitments from that. So I definitely think that plays a part in it, and it did help us out this year.
Only 2 defensive linemen to go with the 2 mid-year, but they're both big guys, so obviously that was a priority as well.
Right. Well, you know, defensive tackle position is a very important one. We lost Quay Everett, and we lost Bo Hannon. So, you know, those are 2 starters. We know we get Billups back this year, and then, you know, we had 2 mid-year guys. Marjay Alberry transferred here from West Virginia, and then, of course, Jafar Mann. So, you know, they will give us that depth. And then this young man, Adams, Marcus, he's a 3-star defensive tackle out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's recruited by a lot of teams. A lot of people wanted him. You know, Western Kentucky, he had an early commit to them. But we held in with him, and of course he chose us, and we're excited about that.
All right, thanks,
Yes,
Coach.
have a good day.